Good morning, Jolly Cruise family. My name is Jason, and I am the Jolly Cruise vlogger. And welcome to the beautiful Carnival celebration. Come with us as we spend 7 days on the beautiful Carnival celebration, where we're going to visit castles and shipwreck museums in St. Thomas. We're gonna go sip some coffee and stroll around Old San Juan, Puerto Rico, and we're going to explore the beautiful, newly opened Celebration Key for Carnival as their private destination. So sit back, relax, grab you a cup of coffee, let's start with our room tour, and then we'll take it from there. And let's do a room tour of cabin 14201 on the Carnival celebration. Very, very typical safety information on the back of the door. Here you've got 3 switches. You've got your main switch here, which this one did come with a card, so we didn't have to worry about that. That's your main light switch for the cabin. And that's for up here in front by the closets. Staying on the left-hand side of the room, you have your bathroom here. Good looking guy right there in that red shirt. This is most likely to get left behind because we all know I do. Shower door. So with the glass shower door there, not a curtain. We've already got some of our baggage, so we've already put things up here. Got our hair products because we got a lot of hair. Teeth products because we've got teeth. Everything there. Toilet paper, paper towels. Brought some wipes just in case. Underneath the sink, we got some storage down there. Commode. Yeah, very typical bathroom right there. Directly across from the bathroom, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 closet. The first one's got some hanging areas, safe, baskets. You got a drawer on the bottom for shoes. Bigger hanger area. Shelving down there. Your next one is going to have, again, more hanging spots here. And some shelving at the bottom from there. Walking into the room, we've got the 2 twin beds set up as a king-size bed here. Next to each side of the bed, you've got a USB port here. You've got a little night light there, as well as 2 little shelving units next to the bed. This rotates around, so you've got a little reading light over there. Behind the bed right here, you've got additional areas to get onto the lights, to turn the lights on, including the lights behind the bed. Staring directly at the TV, which is a fairly decent sized TV. Don't know how big it is, 40-ish or so inches. Okay. The light above the bed there. We do have our own hooks that we did bring. This one's that waterproof one to go in the water. Lanyards, all those fun things. Again, more hooks on the wall. Keeping going down the room, we've got our couch with the wifey on the couch. Nice artwork behind there. Got a nice big mirror over here with the lights that come on, work right there. Got a little ottoman here. The ottoman, if you didn't know, does have the ability to pick up, and it's got storage, so you can actually flip this top over and have a tray, so you've got another little table there. On the desk area here, we've got 2 USB plugs, 3 regular US plugs, and then 2 more USB plugs, so lots of outlets on here. We've got 3 drawers here. This top drawer, it's kind of a shallow drawer. We got the medications, all those fun things in there. Second drawer is just open for storage. Bottom drawer here, we got all of our hair products. Comes with a hairdryer for the room, everything else. Keep it going down here. We have our cooler. I wouldn't necessarily call this a refrigerator, but it is a cooler with some of the water that we ordered. Which we did, we ordered 4 things of water, so there's 24 bottles of water. Plus, we're planning an ice cream social one night. So we got the little bowls, we got some syrups, nuts, sprinkles, gummy candies, nerds. We're going to have a good old time with this one. The phone that comes with the room, obviously. Informational packets, your guide to celebration key, QR codes, fun times for the day, important information for you to know, an entertainment spotlight. Talks about when things are going to happen for each day. It's pretty good information there. Again, more information there. Laptop, so we've got plenty of places to work. We do have the couch here that the wifey's on, which does pull out into another bed. So if you did have 3 people in this cabin, you would pull that out to the bed. But here's probably the best, the piece de resistance of this room. We go outside, and this is cabin 14201, which is a category 8L, which is an extended forward balcony. So as you walk out, you've got this glass protection thing here because we are in the forward of the ship. We're in the front part of the ship. This is going to block all the wind, so you can actually open the door to get onto the balcony while the ship is in motion. But we have 2 loungers, 2 chairs over here, and a table. And then as we walk out, we get to see here, we get to look over the bow, the front part of the ship. Down there, where the little colored umbrellas are, that's where the crew area is. We get to overwatch the crew at night, make sure that they're behaving. Here we overlook the port of Miami right there. That's the Carnival Magic. We're getting ready to go out. We'll be on that ship in just a couple months. We'll be on that one at the end of December for a New Year's Eve cruise. And over there, we're out looking over South Beach, Miami right there. Got about 30 minutes or so before the muster drill. This is the one that they selected to do the old school muster drill. So we get to wait on that and have fun with that one. So there you have it. Cabin 14201 on the Carnival Celebration. Category 8L, which is going to be an extended forward balcony. The best part about it is this is going to be our view for the next 7 days. Why don't you join us and have a great time? Because we all know that a cruise day is better than a work day any day. After staying in that cabin for a week, here's a couple thought processes that we have that might help you out. First thing, if you do like your room cold, keep the curtain closed. When you walk in, first thing to do, turn that thermostat all the way down as far as you can to the cold. And then every time you come into your cabin, hit the little snowflake button on the thermostat. It'll keep your room ice cold. But without a doubt, the worst thing about that cabin is when you walk out onto your balcony and you want to look at views like this for long periods of time. You have to stand up and look over the railing, because if you're sitting down or laying down on one of the loungers, this is the view that you're going to have. In the end, with having the small bathroom, having not all the USB plugs working, and actually having to stand up to look at the water outside of your balcony and not be sitting down or laying down in a lounger, still 10 out of 10, would recommend this room, would book this cabin one more time because we absolutely loved the time that we were out there. As always, I do ask you to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you have not, because it does help the both of us. It helps you because then you get tips and tricks and you get to look at this pretty face all the time. And it helps me grow because it helps me know, what do you guys want? What do you guys find exciting? We can talk about things. Let's always talk about cruising, because cruising is the best way to travel.